Welcome to Catherine's tutorial. In this video, we'll learn about digestive system of cockroach. Digestive system of cockroach. The cockroaches are omnivorous in habit. Omnivorous means they eat all kinds of food item, whatever is available to them, whether it is soft or hard, whatsoever. They eat all different kinds of food item. That is why they have biting and chewing kind of mouth part. Okay, so the biting and chewing kind of mouth part is also known as mandibulate. Why it is mandibulate? Mandibulate is nothing but biting and chewing type of mouth part is known as mandibulate. So that is why, like, the organisms are omnivorous in habitat. So to adapt to that habit only, the mouth parts have been modified into biting and chewing kind of mouth part. And when you just talk about the digestive system of cockroaches, there is no complex organ, but the organs, the structures are very simple and where they do the function of digestion properly. We'll just go over the diagram so that you can able to understand it better. And before it is divided into foregut, midgut and hindgut. Region consists of the pre-oral cavity, mouth, followed by buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, crop and gizzard. So these are the structures present in the foregut region of the organism. So what are the structures are present in the midgut? The midgut consists of hepatic caecae, and the hindgut consists of ileum. Ileum is also known as small intestine in this group of organism. So ileum does the function of small intestine. And the second region is colon, which is considered as a large intestine. Colon is a large intestine, and the last region is rectum, that reaches into anus. That is the last region of the hindgut region. Okay, so these are the structures have been divided according to the regions, that is foregut, midgut and hindgut, that is pre-oral cavity, mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, crop, gizzard, followed by hepatic caecae in the midgut region, and hindgut contains ileum, colon and rectum. Now we'll move on to the diagram part where we can learn all those structures along with the function in a better way. This is the head region of cockroach where it contains the eyes on the lateral region, followed by the abdomen and thorax, followed by thorax and abdomen. So the last region where we learnt about the anal cerci, that is present in both male and female cockroaches. So here the foregut starts with the pre-oral cavity. The pre-oral cavity consists of the hypopharynx, or it is also known as lingua. Hypopharynx is nothing but hypopharynx or lingua, which is nothing but the tongue of the cockroaches. So the pre-oral, mouth part consists of biting and chewing type, where you can able to find a labrum, followed by a pair of mandibles and a pair of maxillae, labium. So it is upper lip and this is lower lip of the organism. Mouth parts are nothing but labrum, which is also known as upper lip, a pair of mandibles, a pair of maxillae, and labium, which is also known as lower lip, along with the hypopharynx, consists of the mouth parts of these group of organisms. We'll go with the next region, that is nothing but the buccal cavity. So here you can able to find a small opening mouth and follows by a small blind tube which is narrow, and you can able to find this tube becomes wider when they reach the other region, that is the other part of the stomach or the other part of the digestive system, and here you can able to find a small blind tube. So here you can able to find the buccal cavity followed by the pharynx and followed by the esophagus, and this region is known as crop, which stores the food. It is known as storage house of the food, crop. Okay, and here you can able to find, along with the buccal cavity, you can able to find a pair of salivary glands. Okay, so along with this, all these digestive structure, the cockroach also has digestive gland to secrete enzyme to digest the food item. Okay, so here you can able to find a pair of salivary glands with a salivary reservoir. Okay, it is present on both the sides. So these are the salivary glands, and in between you can able to find the reservoir which stores the saliva. Okay, so this is the salivary gland and this is the salivary reservoir. So what is the function of salivary gland? They secrete saliva. So they secrete saliva, and these salivas are stored in salivary reservoir. Why it has been stored? So to moisten the food item. When the animals start the process of digestion, this salivary reservoirs, by pouring the saliva on top of the food item, it makes the food item to get moistened and it is easy for chewing or easy for digestion. And sometimes when there is no water for the organism, this salivary reservoir acts as a storage house for water also. Okay, so that is why the saliva is stored in the salivary reservoir. So these are a pair of glands on both the sides and they open into the buccal cavity. Okay, so you can able to find the pair of salivary glands. These are the pairs of salivary glands and they open into a buccal cavity by a small opening. So through a small pore where they can able to pour their secretion into the buccal cavity. This is how the buccal cavity is connected to the salivary gland and how they help them in process of digestion. So this is crop region where it stores the food item for a short period of time, and followed by a somewhat wider region. This region is known as gizzard. This gizzard is also known as proventriculus. What is the function of gizzard? So they have biting and chewing kind of mouth part. They possess a chitinous teeth inside the gizzard. This gizzard is thick-walled in nature. It's a thick-walled structure. So where you can able to find 6 chitinous teeth inside. Okay, there are 6 chitinous teeth are present. So when you take the structure or when you enlarge the structure, you can able to find chitinous teeth. This chitinous teeth will help in grinding the food substances again. Okay, so followed by the gizzard, you can able to find hepatic caeca. Followed by the gizzard, you can able to find hepatic caeca, and this hepatic caeca is 6 to 8 in number. So this is known as hepatic caeca, or it is also known as enteric caeca. This will help in secreting enzymes. It helps in secreting enzymes for the process of digestion. And followed by this, you can able to find the midgut, which is this coil structure is narrow and meets the hindgut by a small constriction, and the small constriction consists of Malpighian tubules. These Malpighian tubules are 100 to 150 in number. What is the function of Malpighian tubules? They eliminate the waste. They eliminate the metabolic waste. They eliminate the metabolic waste from the hemolymph. Hemolymph is nothing but the colorless blood found in these group of organisms is known as hemolymph. So it eliminates the digested waste or excretory waste and metabolic waste from the hemolymph of the organism. So from here the hindgut becomes somewhat wider when compared to the midgut region, and they open into the organism and they open into a opening. Okay, so there is, when compared to midgut, the hindgut is somewhat wider in structure, and this region consists of ileum, this is colon, and this is rectum. I just sum up again. We just started the digestive system of cockroach. The system of digestion is divided into three important regions, that is foregut, midgut, and hindgut. Foregut, it consists of parts from the preoral cavity till the hepatic caeca. From the hepatic caeca, you can able to find the midgut region. The function of midgut, okay, this particular region is known as midgut. The function of midgut is nothing but absorption of digested food substances. So they help in absorption of nutrients during the process of digestion. Followed by the midgut, you can able to find the region where the midgut meets the hindgut. You can able to find 100 to 150 numbers of Malpighian tubules. These Malpighian tubules will help in removing the excretory waste and metabolic waste from the hemolymph of the organism. Followed by that, you can able to find an ileum, that is also considered as small intestine, and colon. And colon is somewhat wider, and it is also known as a large intestine in these group of organism. Followed by colon, you can able to find rectum, that eliminates the digested waste outside the body of organism. So it also consists of a pair of salivary gland which secretes saliva for digestion, and also hepatic caeca that also involves in secreting enzymes for digestion. For grinding the food substances, they have biting and chewing type of mouth part, and also they have gizzards here. Gizzards are nothing but these are thick-walled structure, and they contain chitinous teeth inside them, and these chitinous teeth will involve in grinding the food substances in a finer way. Okay, and followed by you can able to find the midgut and hindgut region. By the next video, we'll learn about the next structure in cockroach in detail. Thank you.